Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my Clicker Heroes tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on an introduction to Clicker Heroes, and please forgive me if I talk much too much. It's simply because there's a lot of things that I want to try and explain in this very first episode, and we'll demonstrate them in further episodes, but for now I want to sow a seed of information in your minds about this wonderful game that is called Clicker Heroes. Clicker Heroes is free to play and it is on Steam. Yay! When you first see it, you may assume two things. It will break your mouse, first of all, which is not true. Eventually it will get to the stage where you rarely click. But in the beginning you may click a bit, but when you look at the game itself, especially on Steam, you're going to think to yourselves, oh, this is going to bust my mouse, or you're going to see comments where people are joking about doing that. Trust me when I tell you, I'm not clicking at all, and yet, you know, it's doing its thing, as you're going to see, and all will be revealed. So I just want to remove that assumption. It's incorrect. Your mouse will be a happy mouse. Okay, secondly, the second thing that you may assume is it's a game with not much to do. Now, at the beginning of playing Clicker Heroes, this is true. So basically, all you can do is click, and eventually you'll be able to hire a hero. Now, the first hero you get is Sid, the helpful adventurer. And what he does is improves your click damage. So if I left click on this creature, notice I do some damage. Every time I gain Sid a level, my click damage will go up. Okay, so that's what Sid is for. The second hero is Tree Beast. Now bear in mind, when you first start playing Clicker Heroes, this list is empty. Okay, it's completely empty. You start with just Sid and I think Tree Beast. So Tree Beast is the first hero which allows you to go AFK, away from keyboard. Okay, so just wanted to get that out the way, explain that. So at the beginning of the game you only start with a couple of heroes, so what you do is hire as many as you can in your first session, and then you leave it a day. And you come back, and if you've made some money, you hire a couple more heroes, or as many as you can afford. And then you do the same. And before you know it, things start to unlock. Although, again, having said that, until you've reached at least about a level 125 zone-wise, got to at least zone about 125, the game is going to be, you won't see any of these tabs. This will all be empty. You'll just see the cross swords. I'm going to show you, don't worry, I'm going to do a hard reset at the end and show you. So when you first start, okay, nothing happens pretty much, very slow up until level 100, zone 125 or thereabouts. Now normally in a game you would say, right, that's it, I'll leave it there. Thank you, not for me. Well, think about this. You start your character, you make sure you hire Tree Beast, then you can just come back to it in a week. And then you'll have a ton of money to spend, so then you can start to explore a little. Okay, so that's that out of the way. So don't assume that there's not much to do. I've purposely progressed a bit, only a little bit, to show you some of the stuff that you've got within Clicker Heroes. Clicker Heroes is one of the most unique games on Steam for a couple of good reasons, which I will now explain. Ask yourself this question: what has been your highest damage output in any game you have ever played? So you are used to hitting creatures, aren't you, with your sword, your gun, your axe, whatever game it is, whatever weapon you use, there's some form of damage that you output. Okay, so what are you used to? Hitting a creature for 100 damage? You may have even played a game where you did 1000 damage per hit, or you may have even managed to find a game where you did 100,000 damage a hit. How about 1,000,000 damage? Okay, let's be silly. How about 1 billion damage? What about 1 trillion damage? Anyway, to keep this mildly interesting, I want you to pause this video and count in your head and see what the biggest number is you can achieve. So I'm going to start you off. So 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000, 1,000,000,000,000. Well, what comes next after 1,000,000,000,000? Now, no cheating on Google, and see how far you can get. Okay, prepare your brain for overload, because the gamester's gonna go into one. Here is what you can expect from Clicker Heroes, damage wise and money wise. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quadroordecillion, quindecillion, sexdecillion, septendecillion, octodecillion, novemdecillion, vigintillion, centillion. Wait a minute, did I say that right?
Vigintillion.
Vigintillion, sorry. Then centillion. Okay, you get the picture. So that's the first reason Clicker Heroes is unique. It's totally going to open your mind to big maths numbers. So how fantastic is that? Now, you might not be any good at maths like me, okay, but this will open your eyes to what's out there in the world number wise, really. And bear in mind, everything is mathematics around us. The second reason is that Clicker Heroes rewards you for playing AFK. Now, normally games punish you or penalise you for playing AFK away from keyboard, but with Clicker Heroes it rewards you. Now, when I say AFK, you can even completely close down Clicker Heroes, you can close down Steam, you can switch your computer off, and you will still be making progress within Clicker Heroes. Not only does it reward you for being AFK, it still rewards you for when you're not even online playing. So when you next log in, your character would have accumulated all the money since your last login, and then you can of course spend your money. Your money, of course, is how you get your heroes. As you accumulate money, mind you, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Very easy to do, but I won't do it. I'll behave. Okay, so where was I? I was going to time myself up in the right knot then. So you can come back in a day or two, check your progress, hire some more heroes, which will get your damage meter higher, thereby kill quicker, thereby make more money. Maybe see if you can do a couple of other things I'm going to show you in a moment, and then log off and come back the next day. Or you can just keep it minimised. It's up to you. Now, with that said, there is a reason to keep it loaded. If you're lucky enough to have a second monitor, you can always keep it open on that screen. Or again, you don't have to, you can keep it minimised. But if you're lucky enough, that's one cool thing you can do. Now, the reason that you may want to keep the game open is because there's two random events that can happen. One is this little bird that you see here. This little bird randomly appears, and it can appear randomly anywhere within this area, or it can appear anywhere over here, as you can see. Now, what you do when you see the bird, let me just catch up with my notes. Otherwise I'll get into a rambling mess. Okay, so when you see the bird, you can click on it to get a bonus amount of money. If you're lucky, there's a rare chance that you will get a ruby. If you are extra lucky, there is an even rarer chance that you will get multiple rubies. So let's click and see. So with this bird, you simply left click. And there you go, I got some money. I wasn't lucky enough to get a ruby, but hey, never mind. Such is my luck. The second random event, and I'm so lucky here because it's just appeared on the screen, is this creature up here which looks like a bee. Now with this creature you have to keep clicking, you have to do lots and lots of clicks on it, and what it will do is it will activate a random skill. So you have to keep manically clicking. This is optional, this bee. There you go, Dark Ritual. So what it's done is it's increased the Dark Ritual skill, which I'm going to talk about in a while, so it's jumping ahead of me. But that gives you an idea of what that bee can do. It will activate one of your skills that you possess, which I'm going to get to. Okay, right, where was I? Let's continue on. So that's the two random events that can occur. Now the bee, again, because you have to click lots and lots of times, it's up to you whether you do that, because you don't want to go breaking your mouse. Entirely up to you. But when the bird appears, it only takes a single click, and you can see you can make money and maybe some rubies. Notice with the bird, if you don't click it, it will simply stay on the screen. It will stay there until you click on it. So don't worry about missing it. It's there until you click on it. Okay, moving on. Now let's talk about the heroes, which you see over here on the left. At the beginning, you will see only the two heroes I mentioned, Sid and Tree Beast. As you get more money, new heroes will become available for hire in this list. So it's not done via experience of any kind, it's all done via your money. How much money you have denotes how many heroes you will unlock. So ignore the values here at the moment, it's because I've leveled them up to something ridiculous. I'm going to get to why I've done that in a bit. But basically they all start at level 1. Well, they start by needing to be hired. So you'll see these two, then when you make enough money, a third one will appear, Ivan will appear, and it will say hire, just like it said for Tree Beast, hire. Once you click hire, he then starts at level 1. And every time you level him up, his damage goes up, and also the cost of the next level will go up accordingly. So that's the heroes and how they unfold or unlock. Each hero will do more damage as you move down this list of heroes. The first hero in the list, like I say, is Sid, and he does your click damage for every time you click on a critter. The other heroes do AFK damage. So all the time I'm not doing anything, notice that my heroes are doing damage here and they're killing these creatures. So that's what all the heroes will do. And each hero will offer other benefits by way of a skill that can be locked by reaching a certain level and spending money. So you'll notice with different heroes they have different skills that they can unlock. Some skills are passive and boost the hero's damage, or all of your hero's damage, or give you more money per kill. So an example is King Midas. Let's take a look and show you. So if we scroll down this list, we're going to come to King Midas eventually. Okay, here's King Midas. Now, if we, as legend holds, of course, King Midas was the king of gold. So, accordingly, if we go to his benefits, you'll see the first benefit is Bag of Holding. It costs 40,000. Let me just consult my 40,000 billion, of course, because it's the first skill in his list, so it's not too ridiculous. Okay, so you'll get increases all gold found by 25%. Then you'll see King Midas gives you Heart of Gold, 100 trillion. So it increases all your gold by a further 25%. Then you get Touch of Gold, another 25% increase, but costs 400 trillion. Then you get increases all gold found by 50%, Golden Dimension, 3,200 trillion. Try putting the dots behind that figure. Okay, next we have golden clicks. Unlocks the golden clicks skill, which is, oops, no, that's super, this one, golden clicks. I'm going to show you the skills as we unlock them. I don't want to take all of the fun out of it by showing you everything. So anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. Different heroes will give different benefits with their skills. Right, moving on. Okay, some skills are activated and appear down here. This list that you can see. The very last one I've not unlocked. I did that on purpose just so we could see a lock there to show that it needs to be unlocked. The skills in one of the last heroes I have in this list, and it will unlock that. Some have short timers and some have longer timers. A good example is Dark Ritual. Notice that that has an 8-hour timer. Some give you more click damage and some give you more gold. The very first one up here is a godsend. It's the fantastic click. It allows you to automatically perform 10 clicks per second, and that will get you an achievement which we're going to jump to in a moment. I must try and talk quicker though, because this episode is going to be far too long, much too long. I don't know how long I'll make the rest of the episodes, either 15 minutes. Yeah, I think 15 minutes. So this first episode's a long episode, forgive that. The rest of the episodes will only be 15 minutes in length. Anyway, let's speed up and try and get through this quicker, because I'm going much too slow. Okay, so that's the skills. They give you more click damage or more gold. So this is the first tab, Cross Swords, Heroes. If we go now to the 3 stars, next we have this second tab, which is the 3 stars. This is the achievements. I have barely scratched the surface with the achievements, but let's take a look at some that I have unlocked. Hoard 500,000 gold. Hoard 5,000 billion. Hoard 500 quintillion. You get the picture with the gold. Okay, here, Zone Explorer. Beat Zone 10. Well, I've managed to get to Zone 140 so far, but then I've only just started playing. So we're going to have some fun in this series and see how far I can get with that. Okay, so that's the achievements. You get the picture. All different types of achievements going on in here. Really, really cool. Moving on. The next we have the blue bar graph, which is here. This is your overall progress, useful for seeing how many times you have used the Dark Ritual skill. Dark Ritual increases your damage in your current world, and it stacks up to 20 times. So when you ascend, it resets. I will talk about Ascension in a bit, but basically because Dark Ritual only stacks 20 times, come in here, you can see how many times you've used it. Okay, and each time you use it, it increases your damage multiplier. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I'm just catching up with my notes. Forgive me each time. There's so much to talk about. It's unbelievable. So much to waffle about. It's unbelievable. Okay, next we have the pyramid with the all-seeing eye. This is for your ancients. If you look, you will see they give different benefits. Although I have been choosing gold mainly. Okay, my mind's on the money. All right, my mind's on the gold to start with. Yes, I could have went the way of damage, but I went the way of gold with my ancients. So you can see they do give different benefits, although I've mainly stuck with gold benefits. To summon ancients, you need hero souls, which you can get by killing certain rare bosses and by ascending. You can level up ancients by spending hero souls, which will then increase their benefits. So as you can see here, I've leveled up this ancient to level 3. Next level would be 4, but it will cost 4 hero souls. Now I only have 1 hero soul at the moment, so I need to get more hero souls before I can do that. But that's the way it works. When you summon an ancient, they'll start at level 1, and depending on what benefit as to which ancient you choose. So there we go. I mean, if I click respec, no, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to see if I could show you. Wait a minute, maybe I can show you with this. Yeah, here you are. So here's 4 of the different ancients. This one, 20% click damage. This one, 5% primal hero souls. This one, DPS per click combo. And this one, 15% damage to critical clicks. So there you go, you get the idea. They give different ancients give different benefits. So there we are in a nutshell. That's your ancients. Moving on, because I'm still going far too slow. I need to speed up talking, but I want you to still be able to understand me. That's any problem. Okay, so that's the ancients. That's how you can get them, by using hero souls. Next we have the chest. The chest is where you keep your relics, where they'll be stored. You can get relics by killing a rare ooze or by doing quests. Relics bestow benefits upon your ancients, as we can see here by me hovering over this. If I had the Ancient of Accuracy, it would give 4 levels to Sniper Reno. So there we go. If I had that ancient, that's the perk, the benefit it would give that ancient. So there we go. That is relics. Okay. Next we have the free blue people. This is where you can put in a nickname, and by doing so you can then either create a clan or find a clan to join and play with. And lastly we have the skull and sword. Sorry, I'm just catching up on my notes again. This is where you will find your mercenaries. You start off obviously with none, but you can you accumulate them as you progress. You will see, I will show this as I progress with this series. Don't worry about anything I've gone over, because I'm going to show it all as I progress, or try to anyway. Don't hold me to it, don't quote me on it, but I will try my best. Okay, so this is where you'll find your mercenaries. They will do the quests for you. You do not have to do anything when you start them on a quest. So you click on the mercenary and you just click the start button that will appear here, and it starts them on the quest. Every quest has a timer, so if I just collect this obscene amount of money, I just wish I could earn that in real life. Wow, I think I'd go to the moon then and build myself my own residence. Mind you, let's just collect it. Bling, there we go, just got a big chunk of money. So okay, so here's, let's imagine this is Anthony the Rookie. This is the first mercenary you start with. You click on the start quest button. You'll get an option of different quests you can do. Some will give you a % chance of getting a random skill activation. Some will give you a % chance of a relic. Some will give you a % chance of getting a ruby, and some will give you a new mercenary. Some will give you more money. So let's grab the money. Yeah, there we go. Oh, done another one down there. Another obscene amount of money. Cha-ching. Let's start another quest. And some will give you a % chance of a quick ascension and worth of hero souls. Let's go for this one up here. Rather than the money this time, let's go for the quick ascension. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about Ascension in a bit. I know I've waffled on far too long. Oh, more obscene money. Cha-ching! There we go. Start another quest. Oh, here's ruby time. So, let's go for the 60 minutes. 8% chance. Ain't a lot, but it's better than what I got. There we go. Bang. done. So this is quests. You don't have to do anything. Don't worry about, oh, do I now have to go and click somewhere or activate something? No, it's just on a timer. When the timer reaches 0, you gain the reward. You can collect the reward. You don't have to do a single thing. Now, there is ways to speed up the quests. For example, I wasn't paying attention. I did something and the quest was here near the beginning and automatically it got completed. But for the life of me, I can't remember what it was I did to instantly complete it, because I am going senile, I believe, so that's probably one reason why. Anyway, won't dwell on that. Moving on. Okay, let's go back to the hero tab, across swords. So eventually it will get to a point where you decide to unlock the next hero or to level up the next hero. It will take too long. Now, how long is too long? Well, how long is a piece of string? Everyone will denote too long as being a different amount of time. For some of you, 5 minutes is too long. For some of you, 5 hours is too long. But I will go with between 15 and 20 minutes. Or, you know, well, again, remember, you can just switch off, come back tomorrow, let it build up with a load of cash, and then come back and spend that cash. But it will reach a critical point of where it's just going to take too long to hire that next wonderful hero who's going to do some obscene amount of damage. Is that a sexquillion amount of damage or sextillion amount of damage? I have no idea because I can't afford him yet. But anyway, so it reaches a critical mass point of when it's going to take too long to level up. So what you can think about is maybe it's time to ascend. So let's introduce you to someone new. And now I always forget how to pronounce his name. So let's get a little help.
Amenhotep III.
Well, this won't be the third. This will be Amenhotep the first, because we're playing Clicker Heroes. So up here you can see is our friend Amenhotep. Now what he gives us, okay, when you can get him to level 180, I believe. I know I've overdone it a bit, but don't worry about that. Don't let that upset you. You know, that's just me. I overdo it a bit. But when you get to level 180 with him, you have the option then to ascend. Ascension skill. You will see it over here as well. Now what this will do is, like I say, it will create a new universe. Well, I haven't told you yet. What it does is it will create a new universe, much like the current universe we're going through. It will restart our game basically, and because I've managed to get so many hero levels, it will give me 7 hero souls if I ascend now. But we don't want to do that. No, of course we don't, because we got a bundle of cash up here that we can spend to increase our hero souls before we ascend. So Ascension basically will remove all of the heroes out of this list. It will start us back at the beginning, but what it will do is give us a bonus of 10% damage. Okay, so every time you ascend, you will be starting with a 10% bonus on your damage. And notice what it says here. For every 2,000 hero levels, you will get 1 hero soul. So, hence the reason why I've been leveling up my heroes to some ridiculous heights. Now, the early heroes are the cheapest to level up. So what you can do, if you press the T key, it will jump to 10 times, 10 levels. Again, it jumps to 25 if you press T again, 100 levels if you press T again, maximum. So let's press the T so it's on 100 times levels. So as you can see here, I can afford to now level these up 100 more levels. Why would I do that before Ascension? Because of what this says. For every 2,000 hero levels, I will get more hero souls. At the moment, if I ascend, it gives me 7. So watch that number and let's see if we can change it to 8. So I'm going to go with the cheapest ones to start with, because I'm like that, I'm afraid. Pretty cheap. So let's see, where's a good balance? 404. No, I think this up here's got to be quite cheap. Oh no, mind you, because it's a capital S, that means it's a squidillion or whatever the second S is. Squintillion, I don't know, I'm starting to lose the plot. Let's go with this one. He's much cheaper, I think. I hope. There you go. Right, still not changed. Let's keep going. That's a capital S. We ain't going there. Let's do... let's see, you can tell by the number of the hero as well. So there's 600. Let's do 112. That's got to be good. Still on 7, so still no good. Oh no, that's too expensive now. They're all looking pretty expensive. What about this one? And yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. Don't think I'm going to get that extra 100. But it's not going to be want of trying for not want of trying. Still on 7. Oh, there we go. Bang. Oh, and I just got an achievement. But you see, more importantly of what I wanted to demonstrate, for every 2,000 levels you can get on your heroes, do it before you ascend. I've now got myself an extra hero soul, simply because I've burned up a little bit of my money. Now what's this going to give me? Oh, no, nothing, never mind. Oh, it don't matter because I'm about to ascend, so let's not worry about that. Okay, coming back to here, let's see if we can get another one. I very much doubt it because they're all getting expensive now. Dealer, I mean, you know, there's just no way I'm going to be able to afford. Mind you, I'm going to get my damage up pretty darn high. Sure, that's it now. Yeah. That's about it. You'll notice it turns red when you can't afford it. Oh, got one there. No, so there we go. That's what you should do. Spend all your money to see if you can squeeze any more hero souls. And also remember, it's because it's taking a long time for you to level up. That's why you're going to ascend. Okay, let's now ascend. So, thank goodness I kept enough money to ascend with. I will finish this episode by ascending, then show you what happens. Then I will show you a hard reset. Okay, so Ascension. Click this. Or we can go to Emotep. Down here and just click this. Okay, so here we are, Ascension. You will keep hero souls, rubies, ancients, relics, achievements and the mercenaries. Thank goodness. I will gain 8 hero souls and 80% to all damage. Oh, how sweet is that? Everything else will be lost. This includes gold, damage, heroes and progress zones. Do I look like I care? No. So, do I want to ascend? Yes. There we go, I've ascended. So, as you can see here, I've only just started. Now, one quick thing, it starts me right at the beginning again. Damage is, this isn't going down at all because I haven't done anything yet. One thing I wanted to mention though, which I hadn't, is gilded. Notice that some of my heroes are gilded. As you progress through the zones, it will unlock an opportunity to gild one of your heroes. Gilded heroes get a 50% more damage bonus and have a new look, as in their tile turns gold. How cool is that, eh? Heroes can get gilded many times and the damage bonus stacks. Sweet. Heroes stay gilded after ascensions. Sweet. And gilded heroes are gradually restored after transcensions. That's the future, my friends. Transcensions. Anyway, you can go to the store and buy more of them Gilded Heroes, but I want to quickly show you the store. So I've got these rubies, which you get by clicking on the birds, through doing quests and other ways. What do you use them for? Well, if I weren't going to do a hard reset, I would say I'm saving all mine for this. Look at that, 2 times all your damage forever. How sweet. I would definitely be going for that. Although I have lapsed into buying this one a couple of times. Well, you know, when you're looking at that much money, it's sort of tempting. But anyway, that's what I would go for. So that's what the rubies are for. You spend them in the shop. Okay, going back to this. So this is how it starts right at the beginning. As you can see, the only way I'm going to do damage at the moment is by clicking. Although that'll be a hefty click because all my damage is accumulated. Now, let's get it off of the 100 levels. Okay, I need 5 gold in order to hire Sid. So if I kill 5 more, or click the bird. Oh, I got a ruby that time. Cool. Okay, notice as I got gold, it unlocked this one. So as I got more money, this one then appeared, Tree Beast. So now, notice, still no damage occurring. This is not AFK, but if I click higher, okay, now he's going to do, so this is giving me more click damage. So when I click, I'll do more damage. So as you can see though, the point I'm trying to make here is Sid is not going to do any AFK damage for you. The one who does the AFK damage is Tree Beast. So what we need to do is get Tree Beast. In order to get Tree Beast, we're going to need to do some clicking. Not an excessive amount to damage your mouse, just enough to hire Tree Beast. Although I'm Treebeard, how funny is that? There we go, Treebeard meets Tree Beast. So I've definitely got to unlock him for that reason. A nickname given to me by a lovely person who's watched my Worm series. In fact, that's the nickname I should have put in this game. Never mind. Anyway, why am I bothering to do this with the high damage? What I'm going to now do is something completely and utterly crazy. So if we go up here to this button, down here you can see you can put it to full screen. You can see some other options there if you want. Here's the one that interests me, hard reset. You will lose everything. Do not do this unless you are mentally insane or you wish to start a new series on YouTube, and so will be excused your stupidity. Okay, so I'm about to destroy all that I've got. Namely, my rubies. Kiss them goodbye. Kiss everything goodbye. How am I to start a new series and show you the game proper if I don't commit and do this? What I do for you people, eh? For you good people. Anyway, here we go. Let's do a reset. This is what happens if you're stupid enough or mad enough to click this button. Bang. I've now lost everything. And just to make sure, well, I don't even see the shop icon anymore. Now I truly am at the beginning. And you'll see over here, I've lost the achievements, which is fantastic. And it's all set back to 0. The whole lot, everything. My ascensions, my damage points. Anyway, it puts me in a good place to start the next episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I'm sorry this episode has been so long. All future episodes will only be 15 minutes in length. Goodbye.